People and the environment. People and the environment. This na program wey dey come up every Friday from 5 o'clock p.m. to 6 o'clock p.m. on Voices Online TV. You want for know wetin dey happen about climate change, weather forecast, and other environmental related issues them. Join Cornelius Ekurandol as he go talk to experts them on environmental issue on Voices Online TV. On Voices Online TV. Voices.
Your trusted information hub.
People and the environment. People and the environment. This na program wey dey come up every Friday from 5 o'clock p.m. to 6 o'clock p.m. on Voices Online TV. You want for know wetin dey happen about climate change, weather forecast, and other environmental related issues them. Join Cornelius Ekurandol as he go talk to experts them on environmental issue on Voices Online TV. On Voices Online TV. Voices.
Your trusted information hub.
Welcome to Voices Online Television Environment Program, People and Environment. People and Environment na program where they look inside wetin dey unbug the environment and how we for protect the environment. They also they look about the thing them where the law say about the environment. Don't forget to yourself can be part of the program where you can send the text message to +232 34 225 373 or drop your comments on Facebook and our YouTube channel. We will bring the program cancel now and then Cornelius Ekurandol. Inside the program today, we will talk about how deforestation, the Ambog Guma Valley, then work. And inside the studio, I get Dr. Peter Edward Lamin, Public Relations Officer for Guma Valley, where we help with for can rub mouth inside this topic here with the talk. Because of the activity the way the happen at the Guma Dam, community people are always concerned about waiting they make people and they go cut stick and build us inside the dam. We go hear waiting them get for say when I go work at it.
This place here, people in the cow breed and the cow sound on, and they tell them they left for chopstick for let them cow sound on, they don't agree, and they claim then they go boss land up. When they go boss out, people and they talk to them, they all they listing, they all they agree. And they ready for do palaba back. And inside Banka farm back they come up. Farus, Banka farm, by 13.
So I needed this community as well. So what is the forest hold and they up, then they do so other things all they say enough value for water sorting for we. But no we no they for talk. So then they all they see that they we na woman there, I can walk. Not going for take action to pass government na for the very for them till them be. And the money right now. For water business, when they take the forest, yeah, so if they don't this that fence, so the money but we know the for talk now.
Now that's a get for say where you self do your. Well, inside the studio, like I say, I get Dr. Peter Lamin, PRO for the Guma Valley Water Company. Doctor, tell family ado.
Family owner do.
Alright, doctor, we don't hear waiting some of the people then now mile 13 them don't talk. Right. And we they look really waiting the Ambog on a walk inside Guma Valley for get our water, enough water for supply to Freetown. Tell family we they look waiting small na Guma Valley then walk what they do.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Moderator, and thanks to Voices Online for we then get we today for can talk about this all important topic when a deforestation and water catchment areas. Family, you with the listen or you the watch we I want to tell you small about Guma Valley Water Company. Guma Valley Water Company will be established on the 14th of April 1961 by an ordinance of Parliament. And the primary objective of that now be for provide safe and affordable water to the residents of Greater Freetown. This 1961 ordinance creates what they use for create Guma Valley Water Company, we got for check and back and replace them with the Guma Valley Water Company Act of 6 of 2017. Guma Valley Water Company Act number 6 of 2017. And this act here expand the mandate of Guma Valley Water Company, we now will cover the entire western area. So not to Freetown no more now will cover the entire western area. The company rely principally or mainly on a single source, when at the Guma Dam with the Mike 13. And the treatment plants with the Mike 13 as well. They provide 90% of the water will come at Freetown. Other sources than they will also the help for cushion the burden on the main dam. We now like the sugar loaf, we get the Congo Dam, we get the blue water, we get the white water cemetery, and other sources them. But then other secondary sources they're seasonal. They're seasonal. That's the Congo Dam, the sugar loaf, the Charlotte Ware, the blue cemetery, the white water. They're seasonal. That let me say that people just get water from there, or will they access water from there just during the rainy season. And dry season, it is difficult for use there because of the same deforestation we have to talk about. And Guma Valley, as I say, mainly charged with the responsibility for give potable water to people in the western area. And this we don't do all this while. But there are something them way the Hamburg we work we can talk about at the program to go on.
All right, like there's something in the way they talk about now, like the deforestation.
Yeah.
Deforestation, according to research itself, we say we don't lost 35% of forest cover in Western area peninsula.
Right.
Western area peninsula now host the Guma Dam, one of the main source that Guma Valley they use for get water for supply filter. How that really affect the job of Guma Valley?
We get a popular saying, say, water and life, and we don't believe say anybody they go live without water. And so Guma are very much committed for make sure say they meet to the mandate and we government give for more provide access to safe, affordable and sustainable water. But how sustainable this mandate will be, it depends on how we protect the forest, how we protect the water catchment areas, and how we team up with Guma for saying no to land grabbers, say no to the one that we do timber mining or timber logging, or the one that we need that charcoal. We get some people that will go to the forest cut it just for burn charcoal. So the deforestation issue is very much important to we. And when I make today I come, the company say make a come and talk about this. Because over the years we don't see say the forest cover, the vegetation, we give we water sources that the dam, the where water, people don't encroach at them place than they. And when they encroach, what happens? Somebody encroach for grab land and build house. And if you don't go build house, also enough for build house, we say with the source water, they don't unbug the water business. What does that mean? It will reduce the water where the dam they will contain and retain for serve more people. Because they ain't bush than they ain't forest than they ain't thick than they help for give the water, the dam more water, they help for even keep the water within the dam from not evaporate and just fly over. So over the years, just like you already say, there has been so many deforestations going on in the western area Peninsula Park. More especially we own water catchment areas. We got so many sources that I will talk about as the program to go on. We refer to as water catchments. There are plenty all over Freetown.
Now down there I want just to now.
Yeah.
I know say Guma Valley get water catchment areas across western area.
Right.
My 13 is the biggest, that I know.
Right.
Outside the other catchment areas then they within that peninsula there or within Freetown we una they use for supply water?
Well, we got plenty. I will name some. We got way over 33. Plenty. In fact, before now, will be up to 52. But because of land grabbing, deforestation, we talk about here, we don't lost plenty of the water catchment areas them. So we get white water catchment. This one don't be evaded. About 80% of the catchment has been evaded, with remaining just 20% as per we last data we take. That was in 2021. Imagine 2021. If we about for even do another survey again for more able to determine what are the status of the catchment areas them. We get another one what they call the Bauma catchment. Instead don't be encroached. Congo and Sugarloaf catchment. That one day by Regent for go by Gloucester. You will find the Sugarloaf and the Congo catchment. Then we get the Canigo catchment where they by Lumley Babadoyi, Lumley Juba axis. Then we get of course the Hastings. This Hastings catchment before Guma take over the entire western area, Sawak will be the cover the western rural take go to the provinces. But now, because of the mandate, we government give it to the Guma Act number 6 of 2017, we cover the entire western area now. So we serve the cover the Hastings now. And Hastings where the water catchment area, we don't see recently say land grabbers then don't grab plenty of them land and day. You know, and the water don't expose to a lot of things. And that the water catchment areas resources will for really protect them from encroachment, because if they encroach, they would have lost the water, would have lost the weir. We get another one we call the Hamilton Mambo catchment, and we get the Angola catchment. In fact, this Angola catchment, as I talk to you, we don't construct the Angola water supply system. One of the new water facility we just create or construct, we get funding from some donor partners to the help of government for able for CLBS. We will supply 5 communities then. That is the Hamilton, the Bango Farm, the Angola of itself, New Jersey, the Laka Ogo Farm. All of them areas they get for the source water now from this Angola water supply system. We're based in Angola. So there's a catchment up there where the Gida system the water. So if that catchment of course they don't begin encroach, we will try very hard for stop people. If we see them, then the law enforcement agencies, not FGUMA, they will go lost them. There are other catchments also. You mentioned Mile 13, we Guma Dam, one of the biggest. We get Batos catchment, we get Grafton, Kosotown, we then say they are encroaching enough. We get Mogeba catchment, we get Motem, we get Urugu catchment, we get of course number 2, we get John Obe, we get York, we get Toke, we get Benguma, we get Roker, we get even Waterloo, we get Charlotte, we get the Pure Water, we get Mambo, we get the Bundan catchments, we now for Guba Waterloo as well. So we get plenty of those catchments away with the source water for supply with customers then.
All right, for the benefit of our listeners then, and viewers, tell me what you mean by catchments, because so many people here would use the word catchment. We can don't small let them understand what you mean by water catchments.
Well, water catchments na side we say water together. Bush, forest, we say water together enough in large quantity. So then here then they will refer to them as water catchment, we say water together. And we need that water in there for send and good treatment plants, for purify them and serve with customers them. So then catchments in there, then sell water they come out. Now we talk about, we say water catchment.
All right. Family, don't forget to listen to the program People and Environment, where they reach you live on Voices Online Television. People and Environment are program where they reach you every Friday, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. I get inside the studio, Dr. Peter, the PRO of Guma Valley Water Company, and we look at waiting the pool, then walk within the forest, the catchment areas then. Now you don't talk say one area where you say 80% of the catchments don't be destroyed.
Yeah. You
don't feel saying a problem than in that environment they how then they get water?
No problem. And even the community people self they contribute. Before now we don't get engagement with community people all across the western area for tell them the importance of the forest and the vegetation cover or the forest cover, and say that then forest then vegetation cover they give the water catchment, the dam, they wear enough water. But say if they see them, people go grab land and they place and they cut thick and burn coal or log timber, and everybody would have go suffer, then go suffer the more. So we don't make them understand, say, these catchment areas must be protected if they want a sustainable water. That one they don't make them clear to them over the years.
All right. Waiting the law say, Guma Valley not get a regulation or power where the law give and say, if we not catch people and they do ABCD within the catchment area, the way the law go better in Tanga, waiting the law say.
Well, we get institutions where government give power, where government even create and give power for protect the forest, for protect the catchment areas, and some of the organizations that are NPAA, National Protected Area Authority, whether some people refer to them as the foresters or the forest guards. They're responsible for protect the forest, for make sure say nobody not invade the forest, nobody not invade the water catchment areas, nobody not invade the green belt. And for viewers who they listen, the green belts now a line where they draw where nobody not for cross, that for go build house or for go do any human activity. That one day it prohibited, and we don't gazette and years ago. So the people where they tend for do then the encroachment there, they fail for realize that they undermine their own very existence, because nobody knows will live without water, and then sources that are very, very, very much important for supply sufficient water in large quantity. The demand for water in Freetown, my brother, or Western area is very high. So we need to meet up to the supply. The demand and supply is far way off. So the NPAA, where government give power, the EPA, Environmental Protection Agency, and of course the Environment Ministry, then for them at the forefront in this fight for protect the catchment. Guma Valley, we now and water utility company, and we own duty now for provide water, and that water for be safe and sustainable. But when the sustainability of we service be threatened, we will blow the whistle. We will make governments know, we will make those institutions the way government don't give the power and the mandate for protect water catchment areas, for protect the environment, for protect the forest. We will make the aware say this to go on, and we are coming for EPWI, for tap and one. We don't do that over the years.
Okay, you don't talk about the relationship with the National Protected Area Authority and also the EPA and other environmental partners. How the relationship they go? Is it cordial? Or they work together for protect, especially mile 13? Because I go mile 13 few days ago. The amount of deforestation we will see, we go therefore cause serious problem if we continue for allow people and for the deforestation. So the relationship with owner and the environmental partner, how close it be?
Well, we don't work closely over the years, and we want to thank the current Minister of Environment and Climate Change, where they lead the fight against the one that way they grab land we set them for grab, the one that way they build we set them for build, where they unbog the catchment areas, where they unbog even the main Guma Dam. So the minister and I want to use the opportunity for say thanks to him, because it don't step up, since it take office, it don't really the support in this area for protect the environment. So the NPAA, we don't work with them, and we relationship cordial. We just hope say themselves go step up, because we don't notify them of then deforestation activity to go on with catchment areas. So we just they try for admonish them. We hope and pray that they will listen, that they will step up. They will not try, but we want them to do more, because land grabbing is very serious in Africa. Some man they go grab land, they go pay the Ministry of Lands, they get an authentic document. And later on, we find out that inside the green belt and inside the catchments, they're not for building. So, and most of them people, then like you mentioned, mile 13. There's a place called Biobaye, Comfort Bridge, number 2, now inside the green belt, most of them build. And then people here start way back in 2019. We go there and stop them. They stop for a while. After some time, they begin for build. They continue for build and they don't build long. And we're interested for no, make us say this. In 2019, HE the president with Julius Bada Bio, he come out overseas, can do land international airport and use the boat for cross. As he cross, he see a wildfire where they burn normal 13. So he asked questions. What's the fire to come out? And that particular fire, if you don't burn from the mile 13 bush, they go to the dam, the main Guma dam. So president be very, very concerned about that. So he began for institute a committee, we call it interministerial committee, for look into the causes of the fire. Would that light the fire, or what happen with the fire catch for destroy the main water source, one of the main Guma dam. In fact, it's in say April 2022. HE the president and a high-level delegations began for visit the main Guma dam, where we managing director, engineer Mada Espenge, set the day, and finally the delegation for going to the main Guma dam. We go to the main Guma dam, the president there up there, he washed down at the surrounding. You see all those encroachments. At the Bio Barre, you don't over there you see. Now the number 2, you see. Now the comfort bridge, all the areas and there you see how destructive people don't be. For go bill, who's enough for bill. And it will be interesting for know that even the Bio Barre, they are the footstool of the dam. The dam they open the door. Tomorrow, that dam they collapse. All the people they will die. All the houses they will be destroyed. So the Environment Protection Agency and Guma, they work very cordial. And of course, we don't push MPAA for them to step up in this fight, because we not a law enforcement agency, we're a water utility company. So we depend on the law enforcement agencies for step up in their duties for protect the water catchment areas.
All right, in 2019, we did explain so.
Yeah.
I've been witness that in the president go visit.
Right.
The president may give a mandate say, therefore demolish all the hosts them within the green belt.
Right.
That operation there, I believe, did not start.
Right.
Tell me small more about that.
Yes, when the president visits the main Guma Dam Mile 13, after he don't see the destruction, he began for ask the chief minister for constitute an investigation with the interministerial committee where we don't set up for look into all the problems and they made us look into the problems. Whether them billionaire which paper then get and would that give them the place and all of that. So they don't do the report is submitted to president. And this year, April again, we Independent Day, April 27th this year. Why should they celebrate independence? Early morning, we see fire again. Now the dam. We burn all the vegetation cover of the dam. That one day brings serious concern, not only to Guma, but to even the government. So President began for call on ONS and the interministerial committee. He said this one when I step up. That report on the giving when I execute the recommendations. Whosoever don't bill, who send up for bill, he said, I let my wife, Dr. Fatima Bio, I let my Pekin bill inside that green belt. He said, when I broke those. Nobody knows they're above the law. So we want to thank HE the president because he's a leader where really concerned about the people there, because what's on our life, and if they destroy that source, the people go suffer.
Is that going on now?
Yes, that is going to start this year. The demolition don't take place. Comfort Bridge. Right now, number 2, Seth. Right now, the demolition they go on number 2, and therefore all would that be inside the green belt. President don't say, I let my wife build it for program. So
President say for demolish all the hosts them will fall within the green belt.
Right.
The demolition where they go on right now na the peninsula. It's not selective. It's not seen like it's selective. Well, people are hostile there. Some then they broke them. You go see that the people that they build and body now they demolish. The one that they build big host them, they not touch them.
Well, enough for this so. As I say, Guma, we are water and utility company. So law enforcement agency where president don't give the power and the mandate for go on with that operation. If they be selective, broke Mr. A host, Mr. B host the jumper, then they're liable to questioning. President will ask the why when I broke here, when not broke here, when the same area they build and the same crime they commit, the same offense they commit. So that one day they answer to the president, and I believe say the president will take it lightly.
All right. Family, you listen to the program People in the Environment. When you reach you live from Voices Online Television, don't forget to say yourself can be part of the program. Or you can send a text message to 034-225-373, 034-225-373, or drop your comments on our Facebook and YouTube channel. Inside the studio, we'll get the PRO for Guma Valley, and we'll talk about how deforestation they unbog the water catchment area, especially in Mile 13 and the Western Area Peninsula. We will continue the program. Doctor, thank you very much for joining at the program.
Thank you.
We will talk about the demolition exercise.
Right.
I still want to go to that demolition exercise.
Right.
Because I visit some area, number 2, and called Jeff Town.
Okay.
Jeff Town is very close to the dam. If I read it, you see right over at the dam.
Right.
Hosts, they don't go right up. And the kind of hosts the way you see them, they build on that side, and they talk out authorities say poor people are not the build them kind of hosts. They not get that kind of money they for care material go up and in.
Right.
You say Guma Valley on duty for deliver water. But if forest not the deforestation don't take place, you think say Guma Valley will get work again for do?
And in this fight, Guma no do am alone. Now make Guma they work with the institutions them where governments create for protect the environment, for protect the forest, for protect the water sources when our catchment areas. So as I say, when our whistleblowers, if we see something that go wrong within water catchment areas or within the green belt, or things that happen, we not for happen, we go and work, we mandate or work for supply safe water. Then we go bring account to the knowledge of those institutions. And that's what we do. We don't tell them, of course, the president said go there and see and give them the mandate. So we believe, say, those institutions where government don't give the power for protect the environment, for protect the water catchment area, for protect the forest, then for make sure, say, what is the president say they do them to the letter. They do them correctly, they not pick and choose. Because, of course, the kind you rightly mentioned, their house is already under, not to put my house. And most of those people who build houses there under, they are politically connected. And we know of that, president know of that. And the president says, I let me Pekin, or my wife, build it. What's now inside the green belt? It's one broken. And that's don't they happen.
All right, doctor. President don't agree for work the host them. Una self they part of the team who they do the demolition as Guma Valley. Una they part of the team.
Well, we there for show we own boundary, we own water catchment areas. And that will the Guma don't play in all of this. As I say, not only the brokers, and government the brokers. And government gets institutions that will get a mandate for do that. So Guma in all of this, if I don't go show, say, now we don't side this, look the map, and we don't side this, now I will get water, now I will get this. And that Guma don't play all this while.
So, frankly enough, Guma Valley satisfied with the demolition exercise where they go on, una satisfied with the amount of deforestation that will take place within that area there, or una satisfied with the work with the environmental partners that they do?
In as much that nobody no go want when somebody don't spend millions or billions of loans for build a house, tomorrow they go demolition. But for the greater good of the people, we see and say, you will go build a side enough for build. They stop you go ahead and build, you make stubbornness. The end of the day, you can disturb the majority of the people. Because people depend on water for survival. And for Freetown or Western area, I say the principal source, as I say earlier on, and the main Guma Dam. And all of these problems when they talk about this demolition, now Mile 13, we said the main Guma Dam there. And those people, they don't stop there. In 2019, they don't stop there. They continue for bill. So if the law don't bet and say those houses must be brought down, I think it is in the best interest of the country.
All right. One will say, I don't build this house. I don't get documents for them. And nobody know they get documents for build land, either a government land or freehold property.
Right.
We're not to Ministry of Lands. A question I don't ask them several times. Plenty of time I don't ask them, say, why then they give documents to people and for building other area, then they wouldn't know, one, send a protected area, two, very risky go above the Guma Dam if them build Osna inside in there. So the question I want to ask you,
Yes.
Ministry of Lands, they coordinate or liaise with any of them partners there who they protect them catchment area then they before they give permit or license or land documents for belows?
That's a very good question, Mr. Moderator. The Interministerial Committee will be formed. Ministry of Land, now one of them. They're part of that committee there. We get under the Environment Ministry, the part of them. We get, of course, Guma, the part of them. We get and the NPAA, and even Minister of Tourism and Minister of Mines. They all form part of that committee. But tell you say water business now, all my business. So for make the committee then they form, and then all the ministries then they come together and say, "More we fight against this land grabbing business." And Ministry of Lands, where people even the people that will grab the land or will build at those places, they claim say they get the land documents signed by the Ministry of Lands. Then Ministry of Land, the part of the committee where they try to investigate. I don't even know how to measure them. And last minister be the part of the delegation. We go. In fact, Minister don't join there at one time. We go to 9 sitting ministers now, my 13 for themselves and take a decision. I'll be there with another move there. And the last minister be there. So last minister they don't request that whosoever bill now county document in our office, I will take out from there. So I believe so they don't do their own work. So if they broke oath, which means the report, the work would then do, and what the report, President self say, when I go ahead, then they say the green belt, when the house they come down.
All right. Family, you listen and watch people at the environment where they get you from Voices Online Television.
Right.
We discuss about deforestation, how in the Amboguma Valley, the water catchment area, especially in the Western Area Peninsula National Park. This one can be part of the program where you can drop your message in our Facebook and YouTube channel, or you send the text message to 034-235-773. Beautification, Rehabilitation, Conservation Organization. Now one organization where they work for protect the environment. Shaka Imam Rogers, an environmentalist, talk about waiting in organization then they do.
The cause of deforestation, now the Guma Dam watershed and water catchment area, if you sabi one sabi called Babadori Pipeline, Regent, Mount Sugarloaf, na particular side, now they will get the watershed. And now they will get water catchment area where the stream they go down from Ram area, guide come up to my 13. And they pass the various authority. When you watch this, the people they can say the forest, then they can take as the livelihood. We don't implement projects. We try to pull all illegal activity where they happen. We call the program WAP4 project and its green belt for demarcate the land that the Greater Freetown. Coming back to this deforestation, the attitude of people for going to the forest, try for cut stick for make charcoal burning, try for cut stick for make house post, try for cut stick for make timber like 2x2, 2x4, 1x12 timber. But presently, right now, as I say so, it happens to say all the watershed, the water catchment area. We don't pull people in for do illegal activity in the catchment area. If you want some catchment area, you get people where they go do gamba, will take production. We don't need a negative attitude. Well, I would say from 2008 to 2012, we launched the Western Area Peninsula Forest and its watershed project. When me as I stand in front of the camera, see, me I be the chairman for all the forests. We make sure that we pull all illegal activities where they happen right around the forest, the water catchment area. Then we give them livelihood. Train people where they go burn charcoal, train people where they do stone mining. Because the peninsula forest, the close to the Duma Dam, by 13, we get community that were close towards the forest. Because Greater Freetown is a very prominent forest where we don't launch, we call the forest right now a national park, where the people that have been doing that fund in the European Union, it was 3.1 million euro for 5 years. FOAC will be implementing partner, work with the government of Sierra Leone, EU, and what anger I feel called WHH. Well,
The program where you listen to and watch now, people on the environment on Voices Online Television, where they reach you live from Facebook and YouTube channel. Don't forget to say yourself can be part of the program. We will drop you text message on the Facebook and YouTube channel. Or better still, send me a text message to +232 34 225 373. Inside the studio, I get the public relations officer, Dr. Peter Edward Lamin, where they talk about how Guma Valley is strain within the deforest the entire catchment area. They don't tell we plenty things there where we don't land today, and plenty things there we don't know. We don't know say they get 33 catchment areas then, and Guma, the mile 13 at Guma Damianda, and are the most big one where they use, and Boko deforestation they take place around that area there. Doctor, we don't talk all them talk then the family they don't they listen to we, they don't they learn from within what they say.
Right.
Now go better one now about the deforestation. Why Guma Valley not get enough security within that mile 13 peninsula there for protect the people there where they do poaching and where they cut trees? Because when we visit that area there the other day, we meet plenty people and they cut tick them inside the forest and the common ado. Now we been get for interrupt and say why una they cut tick them inside the forest?
Yes, the same problem boils down to law enforcement agencies with security and personnel. Because Guma, as I say, not to a law enforcement agency, not to a security company. They work with the law enforcement agencies to make sure say we protect we water catchment areas and protect the main dam. And they work with NPA. We work even with the police and the soldiers, you know, for protect them forest and for protect water catchment areas. And NPA get forest guards then deploy all over the place. Well, it's interesting for know that the forest guards them they on deployments, then yet people they go burn bush, they go cut tick. And we they ask questions so many times, and they tell we say they don't off, they don't go. Now next people they can eat fire at the forest for make the forest catch. So whenever they monitor they come, they survey the place and try to see how the best they go erect houses. So we keep on asking them, if we're not charged with the responsibility for protect the forest, protect water catchment areas, then when they give you excuses as we will not be there and net take fire. So what's the next step? What's we go do for stop this? So we don't work with them, and we not only tap to NPA, we also go to the police and soldiers. And for our government and instruct them for see how best they go for help Guma for protect the forest, the water catchment areas, and that of we dam. You know, the thing I mentioned earlier on what will happen on the 27th of April this year. The security personnel them, they go account for no would have go set fire. Now the main dam of itself on mile 13. Then they will tell me with that. Imagine, then they na mile 13 in and I get so like I say in this fight, everybody need for step up. Everybody need for take this deforestation very seriously. The fight against deforestation, we need to take them very seriously. Otherwise, we will lost water sources, we will lost water catchment, and even the dam will begin for lost water. The time we will not expect me lost water, because that dam we build a dam now for supply just Greater Freetown. As I say, now the Monday down road not only to Greater Freetown but the rest of the western area. So we need, of course, we need enough water in that dam. We get other sources then, we for augment the pressure of the dam because the demand high for water in Freetown and western area. So how will we able to meet to the demands of the customers? Now how we will protect the forest? How the forest will give you plenty water? How we will preserve the water and retain them for a longer period? You know, we got series of other projects and stuff where Guma Valley they embark on, for improve water business now in the western area.
All right, I just want to ask about tree planting. If Guma involved in any form of tree planting for like a restore the one that will be don't go the trees that they don't cut whether out and go for replace them back by planting trees or they work with any agency for assist in doing that.
Yes. Few months ago, we managing director himself always said they don't demolish houses now Comfort Bridge with some other team of engineers. In fact, we get the Sierra Institute of Engineers. Then decide for donate 1,500 trees for plant them all about the place for make sure say that deforestation don't take place. They replace the forest. We call it, we have forestation. So the MD himself of Guma Valley plants the first stick for sure. Say we are serious about and we protecting our dams, our water catchments. So you will be done encourage the way they don't book us. We don't go plant it back there, and we don't get other institutions the way they avail themselves. It's okay. We will give now take them for plants because we need for planting in yonder. Otherwise, the place left so hey, somebody it doesn't wait some more for a few times. Somebody say okay, no wait, and salon law for just some time. After some time, they go it back. But no, we will continue for blow the whistle as a water and a utility company for protect with water sources.
All right, so that same question there, like Sierra Leone attitude. The attitude, learn as alone 1 week. We learn at 2 weeks.
Right.
Like many a times in the plant, this is not the first time this in the plant trees and other peninsula, but then they cut them trees and continuously they build holes. And they ask again, waiting the law say, waiting the law enforcement agency then they do for them people and the way they go against the law for build holes, who sign up for build holes, or for cut tick, especially the side where they give you water in the city.
Well, that one did an offense. And the process of the listen, we know say you a bill within the green belt. I say the green belt and language government draw. We nobody know for bill within. You could not self the way. If the fence inside that green belt is an offense. Yet alone you go with Russia, you dig foundation, you build house there. So then people and the law forbids them. But we need those law enforcement agencies for step up. You know, Salomon, you say, kill dog before dog, dog no say
die. Dog before dog, let dog no say
die. Yeah, dog no say die day. Exactly. So until we set that kind of precedent, that kind of example, people do not go stop for do the wrong thing. So the law enforcement agencies again, they need for step up in all of that.
All right, family, you listen to and watch the program People in the Environment, where they reach you live from Voices Online Television. Right. Like I say, inside the program today, I get Dr. Peter Edward Lamin, the Public Relations Officer for Guma Valley. They talk about waiting they unbog them at the Guma Dam, where deforestation, they make the water dry. Family, don't forget to say yourself can be part of the program. You can drop your message on our Facebook or YouTube channel. Then we would ask the question that we do up to with professional reading from Guma. It will tell you exactly what then you ask. Back to you, Doctor.
Yes, sir.
Now, Guma Valley, without deforestation, not able to supply water enough return to of us.
Well, the challenge for supply water enough return, how many people don't understand say the population they increase day by day. And we managing director in March this year, he make a statement on our program, say Guma need for build 4 new dams in the next 5 years. This current water sources we get in the dam is not enough, just like we asked, is not enough for serve with customers there. For able for cushion the burden of problems of accessing water, is not enough. So we need funding. We need help. We need everything for make sure say the next 5 years we get 4 new dams built. Now we don't done one. Now Angola, we don't want to go supply 5 communities. So all them people that they will be the water, all them communities and the M5 communities and they will benefit from the Angola water supply system now. We go for knock them off the main Guma supply pipe where they can Freetown. So that water they can say Greater Freetown now, for which now Eastern Western people don't know they get access to water. They will begin get access to water. But we need, of course, we need funding for build more dams. For build dams, not a small money. We need funding for build more dams. And until we get more dams, we'll not be able to meet to the demand of the customers. Well, right now with the ration water, we don't have the ration schedule. Some areas and they get 8 hours. After this area don't get 8 hours, we lock. We open for another area, 8 hours, we lock. And so they do on a day-to-day basis.
All right. It better when they talk say on the ration because me self here they take 3 weeks and not get water, but not to that today for now.
Right.
Let me talk about deforestation.
Right.
If the deforestation continue like how it continue so, a like will build 7 more dams. You don't think say it will still be a problem?
It will still be a problem. It will still be a problem. You know, until we are serious about protecting the environment, protecting the forest, protecting the water catchment areas, then we will just they go round without getting any headway. In this fight, now everybody in fight. You say we're not to law enforcement agency policy, you're not salon policy. You get it right for stop policy. If policy go for good bill, we send for bill. If can't go my office, inform we will blow the whistle. We will call the authorities the way we're concerned for protect the environment or the catchment areas to action. So, Alec will build 10 dams, 15 dams. If we're not serious about the fight against deforestation, we will still they complain about water shortage, non-accessibility of water, or water drought. So the water cycle together in the season, not even go it take we to the dry season. It don't done because the forest cover, the vegetation, the trees, the bush where they keep the water, they don't bush and on, they don't burn and on. So we'll still get the problem. So we need to protect the forest. That one day will not for take and lightly.
All right. How much awareness on the raise for people and for understand say if they cut tree around the catchment area, it will affect the water, it will make the water dry, it will make several things then go happen to the water. How much sensitization on they do?
Yes, we don't get community engagement to and stakeholders and different communities. Tell and say the sustainability of the water supply depends solely on them. If they will protect we said the water they promote, the water catchment areas, the forest, then they will get sustainable water supply. But if they sit down, then the forest, the south water they promote, then of course they will get challenged in getting a sustainable water supply. And we also don't do jingle, they play on radio stations, NPA don't do jingle, and Minister of Environment do jingle, they play EPA, all in this fight, to make sure say they protect the environment. And the Freetown National Park, just like you rightly say, don't be really encroached, you know. And people they see land grabbing like diamond. Somebody say that land a diamond, and in fact, someone on that say land a diamond. So you just go brush, you go make paper, you go give small money, some side, then a stamp and signature, you know. And when somebody else don't see this person don't succeed, instead they go do the same thing. If we continue like that, we will lose the vegetation, we will lose the water sources, we will lose water, and people will suffer for water.
We need for do more. We Valley need for do more in sensitization.
We need for step up.
Yes. We really need for step up. Let people know. But most of the time we hear Guma Valley now for call that no more. Now not people now it. But this time around, I think we need for sensitize people and say, if you destroy the forest, Guma not will get water for supply.
Well, yes, as you rightly say, we need for step up, and that we know. Recently, we don't introduce radio programs all over. They will call the Guma R. The Guma R are a program where they talk about the operations of Guma, we talk about deforestation, anything will affect we work water supply. Every week we do on air, every week, and different radio stations every week. You know, and even the communications team of Guma, they go now down to communities. Because we all realize not everybody listen to radio, not everybody watch TV. So now we go to communities to make them understand, down to the people, make them understand. We they ask them, you what way when they get when one time and say yes. When one time them we need for protect which side they come out. We need for do A, B, C, and D for protect the source of the water.
All right. Freetown City Council they do tree planting.
Right.
Let's go back to tree planting.
Right.
Then they on tree planting. I don't know if then they work with Una or Una they work with Freetown City Council. For long them more trees them for their forest. Most of the areas they run the forest. Especially you talk about an area where you say 80% of the catchment area is gone.
Yeah.
That's a big problem. It's a very big problem within that area. How do they collaborate with City Council in connection with that?
Well, Freetown City Council, we can refer to them as we landlord, and they're hosting at Freetown because we head office in Alamina Sanko Street, and then inside Freetown today. So, and by virtue of them being our landlords, we get the mayor as a member of the Guma board. So the relationship between Freetown City Council and Guma Valley Water Company is very cordial. Very cordial. In fact, then we don't raise these concerns about this deforestation for a long time. And this planting of trees, we collaborate with anybody, any institutions where say we get trees them for making sure say we are forest, we say they run the forest. So the relationship is very cordial, and we hope say going forward it will be more tighten up, because we actually need for planting them. We say the brokers, we say government the brokers right now, because if we know build planting them, yes, planting them in that place, then that place get the forest where it deserve. Of course, the dam will be exposed. And when the dam is exposed, a lot of things will happen. A lot of things will happen. And we lost water.
Fambu, the program where you listen to and watch, people in the environment, where they reach you live on Voices Online Television. Yeah. Don't forget to yourself can be part of the program, where you could drop your message on our Facebook and YouTube channel. Drop your message on our Facebook and YouTube channel. Any environmental question you get, just ask we. Today we're looking inside deforestation, how we the Ambog Guma Valley then work. Now, Doctor, we look at Congo Dam up regions.
Right.
Congo Dam, they're very close to Takogama Sanctuary.
Right.
Congo Dam no get water. During the dry season, no water no they take place there, because they don't build us right around that area there, and they don't deforest them big time. What think Guma they do or don't do for make that stop?
All right. Now two things responsible for that. Of course, the deforestation we mentioned, where people don't build around. Now one factor. And the second factor is the Congo Dam itself. Now one of the oldest dams will belong to Guma Valley Water Company. Over the years, the engineers have done do a lot of surveys. We realize say they find out say the dam, Congo Dam of itself, they leak. It will leak. So you'll not be able to retain water for longer period for even serve during the dries. So what do the engineers do? Then come up with a project, and thankfully we get a donor. We will fund that project. Say. As I talked to you, so that work we don't start. If we don't done earlier this year, but because of the rains, because we don't empty the dam, the need for mend all those leakages before we begin for retain water back again. But the rain and bugs, as I talked to you so right now, the dam full. I was there yesterday. The dam full. They use the dam. That dam they supply water to Lower Congo. They go to Babadori Regent Reservoir. Now from there they take, and now they supply the Regent, the Hill Station, the Gloucester, that come down to Bambayila and Kamayama. All the benefits from that source there. And not only source that, even the Sugarloaf Mountains, they supply the region where the reservoir forgot. So the leakages, just after the rain, the engineers they try for complete that one day for Donham. So that dam will be able to retain more water for supply more people. But the deforestation around there, the Takogama Sanctuary, man, we don't raise that concerns. We said we don't raise that concerns. So, and government, we don't say, okay, they will step in. Of course, NPA, we don't charge that responsibility for go there and stop people. So, we don't know the status now.
All right, tell me down the catering inside the program. We want to make you tell people, advise viewers them when they look you now, within the need for do within all the catchment areas there for let we get clean and pure water for drink in the city.
Well, viewers or listeners, I want for talk to you small. In closing, I want to make you know say water and life, and if we must live, we must protect water sources, we must protect we water catchment, because nobody will live without water. So if you know say you like yourself, you like the country, more we protect the water catchment areas, more we protect the forest inside the water that they come out. Because if we not take all them forests and they off, the water go dry and people go suffer for water. And when people suffer for water, that one they fearful, which means you don't undermine your very existence. So do ya help Guma so that Guma will help you. Protect the environment. If you see a person they go grab land, for grab land, do ya. Go to police or you can have Guma offices and tell we about the complaint, and we will take over from there. Now, thank you.
All right, plenty thank you to you. In name of Dr. Peter Edward Lamin. Plenty thank you to you for we join me inside the program today.
Thank you,
plenty thank you to the producer Alex Felix Elba, and plenty thank you to our studio operator that will make you get the program live on Facebook and on YouTube. So till next week Friday, we will get another fresh edition of the program People and Environment. Me, Cornelius Eku Randu. Tata.
People and the environment. People and the environment. This na program will come up every Friday from 5 o'clock p.m. to 6 o'clock p.m. on Voices Online TV. You want to know wetin dey happen about climate change, weather forecast, and other environmental related issues them. Join Cornelius Ekurandol as he will talk to experts them on environmental issue on Voices Online TV.
On Voices Online TV. Voices.
Your trusted information hub.